So let's start. One lap on the Hockenheim ring in Germany for the Grand Prix of Germany. Here we start going on the main straight. Very important last corner to take all the speed. Straight line is not that long, but of course every kilometer per hour counts. So we start right away. On the right hand side we see the box approaching first corner. We downshift from 7th to 5th gear. Very fast corner, around 240 kilometers per hour. In the exit it's very important not to take too much curb, because that slows you down again. Then we are heading turn 2. Very difficult to find the right braking point. It's very bumpy in the area, as we can see, and it's braking down 7th gear to 2nd gear. Quite low speed in the apex, and then it's very important to let the car roll. Don't scrap too much speed, and then take all the speed for the very long straight line, longest straight line on the circuit. It's also the point where you reach the maximum speed, around 210 kilometers per hour, and it's the best opportunity on this circuit to overtake other cars. So we are now approaching the famous hairpin in Hockenheim ring. It's downshifting from 7th to 1st gear, so 6 gears down. Very hard braking, end of straight line. Downforce level is quite high, so we can use all the power of the brakes under braking. Downshifting to 1st gear, very low speed, around 50-60 kilometers per hour. Very difficult to hit the apex, and then very important to get right out of the corner and have good traction. We are approaching the new Mercedes Arena. The light right-hander you can see here is easy flat. It's not a problem at all. The most important thing is to go back on the right-hand side and to focus on the braking point. It's very difficult to find. There are not a lot of references, so you really need the board's 150 meter signs on the right-hand side. Then going all inside to the apex, not being careful not to take too much curb is quite there as well. And then quite bumped. We are already heading the exit of Mercedes Arena, which is easy flat in a Formula 1 car, around 200-240 kilometers per hour. But if you mess up the line out of Mercedes Arena, then you are in problems there. Now we are coming to my favorite point on the circuit. It's entry of the stadium. Very fast corner. I think the quickest on the circuit, 240-250 kilometers per hour. In qualifying even more. In the exit it's very important to let the car run. Use all the curb you have, and then a short upshift to 6th gear before we downshift to 2nd gear again for Sachs corner. The banking is quite big here, so we can use a lot of speed, but then in the exit is difficult because you tend to lose the rear. Upshifting to 5th and 6th gear through the left-right combination, and heading to the Opel corners, last 2 corners on the circuit. Very difficult because you go down and then over a crest, which is the apex of the first corner, and then it's very important to take all the speed throughout the 2 corners, and especially through the second one, and then take as much as curb as you can on the outside of last corner towards start and finish line.